the first part of the tradition. I accidentally did
Try something new with
guess we gotta do this. That's got some good fucking Milo. I'm doing the stress later after the start progression. And it's so hard to like get all the sprint. Call of the Abyss. A team. That's okay. Follow the treasure hoarders. Come on, Luigi.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable.
Of course, he's Ganyu. Go,
There aren't many
baby.
guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
Wow. And bam.
Speed up! Hey! Cut to the chase!
Ganyu's damage. Now, none of the boosts.
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
And I fell. Either was it? I haven't seen you in a while. Animation is so freaking good. Look at that dude.
This looks like a person.
Yes, Paimon, it is a person.
Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something?
Yes. Covered in blood, he is praying to something. Paimon.
That's...
The statue of the seven, upside down.
Why is the statue of the seven hanging upside down? And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... What is that?
Purple Eye of the Storm.
Paimon has a really bad feeling about this.
Me too,
And
Paimon.
the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Do Do you think he's...
Yes, Paimon. He's dead. Don't.
Hello? Are you okay, mister?
There's no reaction or any sign of breathing. Oh, he's teeth.
He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good.
No, don't. Don't turn into dust, Paimon. Why? The terrible place, or how did he die? No, it's obvious. It's a terrible place.
Let's get out of here, and fast! We should report back to Ganyu and Lon.
Lon.
Now what?
And we're dead.
We can't stay here! Quick, run!
Into the ruins. No, I want to fight. I hate these ones. Oh. I'm serious. Shit. Yep, there's a problem with Mona's phone. Sometimes it can't get upstairs. Holy hell, yeah, this is the Abyss Herald. He looks cool as fuck. Join me?
You cannot spy on the secrets of the Abyss.
Yeah.
You have come here. You have seen our secrets. For this, you must pay the price.
Oh, where's his mouth?
As a herald, I will mete out your punishment.
An Abyss Herald?
Yes, Paimon. The one that Papa Dane.
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, you are with Dainsleif, that constant annoyance in our affairs. Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time. There is nothing you can do to change the tide.
I have Mona to change your tides.
The Abyss is unstoppable.
Tell that to the hundreds
What is
of
this
Abyss
power?
makers.
Paimon's never seen it before. Careful, please don't get cocky.
How? He's just like
Don't hurt. When sword comes shadow. Don't. Hey. Delves into destiny. Decided by destiny.
oh, come on, I use my ult.
This power, it seems familiar.
Are you a little girl?
I see. So it's you. You are the one.
The one who...
In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
Damn.
What a tough battle.
No, it
Are
was
you
not.
okay?
Yes.
Such
okay.
a strong enemy. Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful among them?
Yes.
Huh? What is it? What are you thinking about? Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary place before something even more dangerous shows up.
Yeah, where's my sister? Where's Numin? I wasted Mona's ult for nothing. The Traveler and Paimon swiftly, but takes a while to load. Good fucking drink. After finishing this mission and endorse this, play Apex. Hey, yo,
So,
Papa.
we meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
Hey, it's Dane!
Dane.
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced something quite strange.
Yep.
Could it be that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Oh,
Huh?
what an
How did you know that?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well.
Yes. Deceased.
An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss, though I have had my suspicions.
I read something about that being a tarot card. If somebody dies, I don't know.
Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way! We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Yes, sir.
Let's go! A rare opportunity? With Dane helping out, maybe we'll be able to solve more mysteries about the Abyss!
Yeah, and not finding my sister like fucking months ago. Months, I mean years. I don't know. I don't know the timeline. No, there's tough 400 meters. I'm gonna use my teleporting skills to yeet myself. Ah. Talk to Dane. Oh. This is what I was scared about.
Everybody stand back! Incoming!
Too collaborative.
Don't blink! Cut to the chase! Speed of light! Good! Take cover! Why do they never miss? Off we go! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
Just casually picking a mint.
Those Abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
So, Abyss mages are now treasure hoarders. What the hell?
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot too.
Oh, come on,
Looking for
Paimon.
chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because Abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins.
Oh.
However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well, living ruin
Well then,
guards.
why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the Abyss. But I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Fear.
Paimon is getting goosebumps
They're
thinking
scared
about
of
all
my
this.
sister.
All right. We shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
Continue our search. Look for traces of 200 meters. Fine. Climb. Oh, stamina already. Come on.
Speed of light. Huh?
It's a lot closer than I think. And there's a ruin hunter. For fuck's sakes. Well, I don't know. Fucking ruin hunter. Nah. These guys are bad news. Oh.
Incoming.
Oh. I thought.
Diana special!
Nowhere to hide. Speed. Hey. Speed of light. Cut to the chase. Incoming. Hit. 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 Hit.
Oh my god.
Wow! Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here.
They've been active since.
Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin Guards roaming around too. Is that just a coincidence? Or...
Collaboration.
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago.
Yeah, I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout.
Oh, come on. Your official's father.
Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
My thoughts exactly, Paimon.
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Khaenri'ah. I always read it as Khaenri'ah. Khaenri'ah.
Huh? Khaenri'ah?
Khaenri'ah.
Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh.
From where
Speaking of
from?
Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name. Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Khaenri'ah was...
Oh yeah.
Huh? You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Yes.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so I shall not pry into yours. But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
Wait, I can't remember. I can't hide it from anyone. I guess. The child of things about the sea of flames they saw 500 years ago.
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within that meteorite.
It seems your sister woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
Good question.
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Teyvat?
Yep.
The destruction of Khaenri'ah? She said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago.
I don't know. We are worlders. We're not from here. We are world hopping. We're world hopping dummies.
It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your sister must have understood this world better than you did, because she woke up first.
Yep.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Khaenri'ah. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Khaenri'ah. Am I right?
I don't know, Danes. Papa Dane.
If that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue, but you told Paimon they were useless. So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Khaenri'ah so you could find your sister? Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
Ruins.
I probably know more about Khaenri'ah than both of you.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Khaenri'ah was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
Yikes.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Khaenri'ah.
Maybe they were scared of the humans' powers.
The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
What a dangerous world. I need to hurry up and find my sister. Yeah.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
Dane and Amber are the only people that are helping me find my sister. Which is utterly sad. Because they had you running errands. Teyvat has its own laws, quote unquote. Gotta eat. Meat. Y'all don't come running after me.
Leave my space!
God. You will die. You will... No. You die. That's the consequences. Is that a little boar? What the heck? Yeah. Oh my god. This is the first I met freaking little boars. Now y'all there. Give me amulets. If I'm gonna fight 3 freaking ruin hunters, I'm gonna be pissed.
More ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Conria. So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago. These Ruin Guards were known as Field Tillers by the people of Conria.
Field Tillers?
Field Tillers? What a strange name.
They're farmers. They're farming equipment.
It's not like you think.
Oh.
Field Tiller was just a code name. The people of Conria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the Field Tiller came about.
Just like my country.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
Nothing's positive in the world of Teyvat.
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat. Perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time, they found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
Well, that sounds so sad.
Wandering aimlessly for 500 years. He should put an end to their suffering. Yeah, travel to Teyvat, the whole Teyvat, just kill them. See where that goes.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
So destroy them all.
Income!
Oh no,
Written in the stars! Let me scribe! Nowhere to hide!
What?
Incoming! Cut to the chase!
Huh? This abyss mage dropped a talisman. Could it be a communication of some kind?
Isn't this the first abyss mage that we encountered, Dvalin?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an abyss mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
Good rhyming.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory to her highness the princess.
Aha! Who's that? That's my sister.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate, initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation. So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
Wow, y'all are on the rhyming spree right now.
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
What is my sister's, I don't know. What is my sister planning to do?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher.
Oh, what was the name of the unknown god? Celestia, I think.
Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further.
The heck?
They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
What?
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Sounds away. These names are getting longer. No,
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Khaenri'ah. Though of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god.
What the hell?
And the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so.
Yeah, they found it. Jan still have time. Let's find out before they do.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie statue of the Seven we saw, right?
He just, Aether just needs his powers back, and the power of the Seven statues, whatever they call, and beats Celestia.
Yes.
That easy, or...
According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation?
Damn Archon.
Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
The cathedral.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Stealing the power of God. Well, let me just collect these. Uncover the Grand Thief's fate Escape to the ruins and learn the loom of fate. I'm up to 715. Healing. Cathedral. Pure water exploration in progress. Yeah, I know. I'll finish that later. Mama Rosaria, where are you? I've been pulling on the standard banner for like 7 months now. Still can't get my Chi-Chi.
A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them.
Hell yeah.
But how aware of this was the Anemo Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
He gave songs for wine.
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though. Does it?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the Anemo Archon! And actually, the Anemo Archon is... never mind!
Anemo Archon's a bard now.
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral. I'll leave you two to mingle with the sisters.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Your wording, Dane, is somewhat inappropriate. Mingle with the sisters.
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt.
Yeah,
They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious.
You don't think you'll be popular among the sisters?
Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future either. That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
And the wind continues to breeze on.
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and ask around.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have. Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
I've meddled with them for a long time. I know. Talk to Barbara. Barbara. What's up, Otto? Yeah, when entering buildings, when playing in the PS4, it's hella slow. You're too shy to say. Oh, what's up, Victor? Still here. So, Victoria. what a coincidence. Oh, Sister Juliana. Isn't her the big sis? I don't know. Barbara. Oh, looking elegantly, I see.
Get to take back to Honorary Knight. Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today?
I need your hand in marriage, please.
But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige.
No, we can't.
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller? What's that?
Oh.
Field
Okay,
tiller.
I'm sorry, I know.
What does it do? Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost a statue of the Seven? Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays. A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the Seven that disappeared one night without a trace.
Without a trace, huh?
Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven.
Wait, you mean the whole church, like sisters with no visions or anything? Why? Y'all gonna get killed.
Of course! Of course? Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good. Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the Tyrant's Final Fury? No, that's from another time. Probably unrelated. The Tyrant's Final Fury? Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed Old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached Old Mondstadt. Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
I don't know if you're being sarcastic or actually afraid.
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the Tyrant's Final Fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own.
So bizarre.
Right! Later, the theory of the Tyrant's Final Fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be. It's okay. Thanks anyway!
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
Rosaria.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves.
Oh, Razor.
Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain. Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Oh, Sister of the
Then
Night.
I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy. Right. We'll go give Master Jean a hand. Oh,
A hand.
okay. If the honorary knight will be there, then... But please, everyone, be careful. May the Animal Archon protect you all.
The Animal Archon's busy being drunk. Talk to Dinesif. Dinesif. Hey, it's Lily and Rudolph. Hello again, Victor. So, Victoria's still looking at you. People like Chong. Reunited. Guys, hello again, Adam. You're still running. Adam is Dormagas here.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
They're mixing like spirits and gods.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
How can they take control of a spirit?
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom.
Exactly.
The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Anemo Archon's old companions.
Huh. That fish, Andreas, is hella scary. Y'all don't wanna mess with him. Moving them. Let's go. Where is Master Jean? Nope. Master Jean ain't here.
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
What do you mean? Underestimate? The hell is that?
Incoming!
Through there. Through the wood.
Whew. There sure are a lot of enemies around here.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order's style.
Find Lupus Robet.
Yeah, let's go!
I'm not going any further.
Of
Huh?
course you weren't.
Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
That's probably not it, Paimon.
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven.
What?
I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him.
Oh, come on.
Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less
That's
likable.
Who the hell says that? You're likable. You really despise the Seven, huh?
There's nothing special about gods anyway.
True. I'll cheers. I'll drink to that.
It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods.
Flashbacks to Venti and Jean.
You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go trying to overthrow them or hunt them down.
Overthrow or hunt. I'm not a god hunter.
Even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does Dane hate the Seven, or is he protecting them?
Contradictory.
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell you one final fact.
Huh? What fact?
The destruction of the nation of Khaenri'ah by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolvendom.
Oh, please, I don't want to fight Boreas without any rewards.
There he goes. What a
As usual.
strange man.
Okay, see, he's coming from...
Yeah, that's true. You also keep your guard up against unfamiliar gods. At the Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do.
And there's a lack of trust, especially about the situation.
Not the easiest situation.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Dandelion tights.
Oh, Master Jean! So glad we found you. Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some knights to fight back. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas. But the Abyss Order and Boreas... what is the connection between them?
I will likely tell you about Dane, yeah.
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really need a reason? The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation.
Oh, come on.
Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit... he does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time.
I met him
Okay,
multiple
be
times,
careful.
beaten him.
Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight of Favonius.
Just talk. Look for the Great Wolf King of the North. Lupus Boreas. Oh fuck. Oops. Oh shit.
Look!
Oh, Razor.
Over there, it's Razor! And the Abyss Herald!
How the hell did he retain the spirit?
You not welcome here.
Yes, you tell him.
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory.
Oh, well, because he's dead and he's a spirit.
If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the past. Lies. Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no, is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go on.
No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain.
Well, your fight is boring either. Where are you? Defeat all opponents. Where are my
Bow
opponents?
before the abyss!
Cut to the chase. Don't blink. Hey! Ha! Ha!
Gotcha.
Speed of light. Hey! Yeah! Yeah!
Annihilate!
Fate is upon you. Incoming.
We'll tear it!
Hey! Ha! Ah! Hit!
Yeah.
Ha!
My efforts.
Nowhere to hide.
Grant me new life!
Incoming. I'm going in. Let's light it up. Yeah.
Really spin.
Incoming.
The end is nigh! Annihilate!
Don't blink.
Dealing with this fight.
Nowhere to hide. Don't.
The end is nigh!
Stop. Get away from board.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Incoming. Yeah. Yeah. Speed of light. Speed of light.
Shall rise. The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you. How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be
Variable.
affected.
You the one that voiced Caustic, huh? Will not be affected. And once again, he disappeared.
It disappeared again!
It.
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state.
Bish, don't be like that, you're strong.
But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Strength or your will.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Yeah, it's okay.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smelled danger and came here?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf God. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. Though there was indeed one human-made machine that I can never forget. It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger.
Cool.
But it could not think, only fight.
From top to bottom.
It was designed as a pure killing machine from top to bottom. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
Damn, Boreas, your voice. Hella
By
good.
the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller,
Could
right?
have been.
Missiles. I do not know this strange word. As I said, I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. It could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although no match for a god, it was stronger than even many who wield
Oh, yep,
vision.
it is the first field tiller.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it?
The tyrant's last ruling, or whatever it is. So the fireballs Barbara mentioned was just Ruin Guards firing missiles.
It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced Ruin Guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know. But did we help?
Yes.
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger.
Bigger.
Danger.
What the hell? Huh?
You too. Also, be careful.
You said be careful to a god.
Well, there was some good intel.
Hey,
Quick, let's go tell Dane.
Ah! And I'm gonna be fucked up. I'm not gonna move up AR-40 yet. I mean world level 7, I guess, or 8. Before that, I'm ascend Keqing. Yeah. Hell yeah. 7, 8, 9, 90. Elephant. And I got 298. Hey, level 90 Keqing, let's go. Wait, enhance. Oh no! Is this the main event? No! Ah! No! And I need 2 of these. Shit. God. At these, my Keqing is level 90. Come on, man. Mushroom. I have this to reach AR level 50 now. Spend a total of 500,000 more. Yeah, I spent what, like I had 2 million. Oh, more than 600 million more. 600 million, 600,000. Wow.
Incoming.
Whoa. Oh, just rendered. It was cool for a split second. I see dances. Yo, I got good news. I leveled up. Level 90. Be proud.
Dane, there you are. Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information.
Yeah, we did.
Did you have more success? I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis.
Now, what's this analysis you said?
For example, the old story you told me you heard in the
The
cathedral.
what's called the Tyrant's Final Fury.
Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Ah, Paimon gets it! So the Tyrant's Final Fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom. After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there.
Oh, wait, I remember this one. Is it the one in second floor? The floor below the it was the floor below the Dvalin's domain. I remembered it. Maybe.
Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them. Until one day, it finally broke down for good.
Maybe it
and the
was that.
fireballs stopped raining from the sky. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before. So they came to interpret it as the Tyrant's Final Fury.
We've been solving more mysteries today.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Huh? You mean...
You mean Lumine?
Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like that.
Uh-huh. No, not... God damn it. Dragon of the East. It is the Dragon of the East once defended Mondstadt. Yep. I told myself that. Here it is. First field tiller.
This is it, right? Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye. Ooh, so what did you see? Huh? Nothing? Oh, but Paimon was so excited!
Sorry to burst your bubble, Paimon.
What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements. Let me give it a try.
Now what's yours? Mechanical freaking vision.
And done.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wow! It's
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
prototype? Oh, Paimon Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from
What the
Conrad?
hell?
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god.
Damn.
And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
But under the guardship of the Church of No.
No. I'll guard it myself.
Damn.
Huh? You? Dane? You won't go and do anything crazy with it, will you?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
Oh, right.
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue. We can't have the Church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
Hell yeah.
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! As well as being a really important cultural relic, they're actually divine too!
Oh, I want to go there, Paimon. Cultural relic. They have like 5 statues.
Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise she'd be going completely bonkers right now.
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them?
Good
Let's go
point.
back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run into that Abyss Herald.
Yeah,
I'll make
compared
sure
to
it doesn't get
Sakura.
away this time.
Sure it didn't get away this time. Yep. You're the man, Dane. Man, Dane. Like, oh, sorry. You're already dead. Elephant. 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 Hey. Yeet. Once I finish this, I'm gonna try and get some shut eye. I'm really hella sleepy right now. Because I slept yesterday at evening. Slept like 8 in the evening. No, wait, that's alright. I slept at 5 in the afternoon, then I woke up 9 in the evening. And we're gonna wait for like what, 2 months for another story progression. That's fine by me. They're stalling it with events and whatnot, which is well, I'm happy with that. Get more Primo Gems, get more shit done. Elephant. Search for the default.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in.
Oh, come on, Paimon,
Gee,
don't be like that.
surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go. And remember to be on your guard.
I cleared that first try.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Oh, such a scary place.
Oh please, please would there be an animation of things.
Be careful to not be
destroying it.
overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
You sense correctly. You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsleif, enemy of the Abyss.
Is the Abyss Herald the only Abyss, the only herald?
I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed. Perhaps from your darkest nightmares. Unless... Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me. Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Time to silence you.
Bow before the Abyss!
Speed of... Nowhere to hide. Income.
That's
Written in the stars. Incoming. Speed of light. Cut to the chase. Speed of light.
God damn it.
Adventure, let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Damn it.
Speed of light. Hey!
Abyssal roar!
Adventure time! Let's light it up!
Incoming. Cut to the chase. Look at you, Boozip. Yeah. Hey. Incoming. Don't blink. Nowhere to hide. Don't blink.
The world will burn.
Why? Oh. Oh.
Princess.
Why must you be this way, Lumine?
Hey! Could that be?
Lumine!
Aether.
Hey, you. Come on, man.
Wait! She just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your sister and the Abyss?
Aether, why are you with Dane?
You're asking about Dane. What?
Uh-huh.
We've been separated for
Your
so long.
sister knows Dane?
Lumine, we meet again.
What's going on here? Dane knows her too?
Even Ayla
You
doesn't
shouldn't
know.
team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Lumine.
Stop saying things that don't make sense.
But it must be said. That man,
don't.
Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the abyss.
Oh.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Let's go home.
Home.
Come on, Lumine.
Yes. Of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet.
What do you mean?
Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with Destiny will see no end.
What? Destiny?
Listen to me, Ether.
Ether.
I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world.
So... the hell?
So we'll meet again.
Oh, come on, Lumine.
Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
Dance to the dawn. He catched up.
They left.
Oh, come on. Your brother was worried. He searched for you. He was gonna search hold Teyvat. Consume the powers of the statues. Just to find you. And... I'm in awe right now. Ugh.
Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information.
Yes, useful information. Well, it is true. Well, that's true. I just can't see. Oh my god. I foresee great stories. I mean, why stories? Great missions.
Really?
You
Are you sure?
I am.
At
sad.
least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right?
Look for more clues. Another objective for our journey. Once we get to Inazuma.
That's right! By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all?
I pretty much got it.
Oh! Well then, let's go over it again.
The Traveler and Paimon try to recall as many details.
First off, that Abyss Herald called your sister Princess. It seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her. Still, we don't know for sure if she's the highest ranking leader in the organization.
She's a princess. Maybe there's a
Also,
queen.
your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with Destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be that she wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations?
Or my theory is she wants to go against with Celestia.
Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying.
Oh, so they want to destroy.
And Dane is from Conria too. He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster.
Yeah,
and now he's fighting
people.
the Abyss Order. So that's why your sister said that Dane is her enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now?
Lumine could have teamed up with Dane.
Also, how come after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that?
We have many new questions, but few
Yeah,
answers.
you're right. Then we can't let ourselves get down about it now.
Yep.
Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun
I'm
shines
just
bright.
curious what will happen to Lumine if somehow either dies in one of Lumine's operations. What's gonna be her reaction to that?
If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, well then, show her what you're made of. Come on, traveler, let's go.
Lumine's more powerful than you. In terms of strength, you're more powerful, but when it comes to planning and shit, yeah, he's got you there. We're very united, quest complete. Wow. It's hella sad, actually. Wait for that. Stop freaking walking. So yeah, you got. Nope. I will. I'm tempted. I'm tempted with the wishes and the primo gems, but no, I will not. Oh, chest. Hell yeah. I got 780, and I got one wish. Huh. Keep the domain. I still need to do Endora's event quest. Dun, dun. Oh, Free Frog and Blue Horn wizard for me, I guess. That's the hero's journey. Ascend a character to phase 6 for the first time. Ascend the weapon. Reach your friendship 10 with 4 characters. Collect 200 rewards from Blossoms of Love or Blossoms of Revelation. Wonders of the world. Defeat the Abyss Herald. Complete. We will be reunited. Yeah, I hope so. That ending was hella sad. Yeah, adventure ascension rewards. I need to collect my rewards too. Maybe I should just ascend first. I should ascend and then and reduce the world level. Endora. I'll just walk up to them and say hello. Oh. God damn. Yeah, come here. Come here.
Leaving so soon.
Come here. Come here, yeah.
Don't blink! Hey!
You can't run from death.
I can. I just lost my sister again, so don't make me snap. These are what I like the most. That's all I need. Haha. Steer clear. Steer clear from the ducks, don't startle them. Oh no. God damn it. Stamina, stamina, stamina. Really hard to catch ducks. Aha. 40%. What the hell? Run it, run, yes. And so next win. Dash. I can't get that duck. So please run into it. Yes. Please. Oh come on. That's all. Oh, there's another duck. Peach. Keep dancing. Come on. And then you reached it. Just don't move. Like the birds. Yes. Thank you. Nice exploration. I know. Every day, a child takes a stumbling step forward. Every day, a stream flows into the sea. Where's the other one? Looks like it's in here. It's really scary, this amount of health left. Yeah, I'm up top. Can catch ducks here. Stop moving. Yeah, dum-dum. Swim, oh come on, swim far away. Kobe! Hell yeah. Let's see, waters area.
Leap.
Oh. No. Fuck me sideways. Yes. That's right. fight Rodea. Hold on. Let me check my prototypes, my billets. Yep. So I got swords, 3 swords, 3 bows, claymore, 2 claymore, and polearms. Amoy, etay no. Oh, let's go fight Rodea. Let's revive Mona. Nope, not there. Here. Nope, not there. Feed him some chicken. I just don't know this, but it's very convenient. Single player, I can fight maybe, probably, I don't know what my chances are. Cannot pause the game, oh shit. Understandable. It's just that I'm fucked.
An assassin from our homeland,
Hey!
or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Achinza.
Don't blink! Got lucky that...
In the image of the wilderness.
Inca! With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Don't Don't blink.
River carving rapids.
Don't blink. Cut to the chase. Don't blink.
Verge of vengeance.
Don't blink. I'll be fine. Inca.
in 30 seconds. 36,000. Is that her health? Yep. Talk to Endor. Love, that is our destiny, but I still have a whole world left to see. Oh yeah, I need to finish this. Don't stop. Endora, or Endora, standing up Rodea. She's the most renowned of us Lockfolk scouts and also the strongest, but she fled Fontaine, harboring a longing for the previous Hydra-Archon. Can no longer return to Fontaine. Myself, so let me tell you everything. We Lockfolk once spread far and wide to rivers, streams, and ponds all over the continent, and we largely served as Fontaine's spies. Sorry, the previous Archon had no plan to speak of. She merely wished to connect everyone in the world in much the same way as all waters connected, but with her passing, many of us cut off ties with Fontaine. Like Rodea, the strongest of our number, they did not recognize the new Hydra Archon and decided only to keep dreams of yesteryear alive. All Rodea once is a small haven of tranquil waters, but she sensed my presence and believed me to be an assassin from Fontaine, and so she stretched forth her enmity, which turned the water bitter in order to stain me. But you were so small and weak when we first met, you should have to put in that much effort. It can be very easy to shudder if we came in contact with another smaller but bigger mind. I admire Rodea a great deal, and so I piggybacked off of Hydro's time and left Fontaine, jumping from water body to water body until I finally ended up here. I doubt that any other Lockfolk would have shared my level of determination, unless of course they were an assassin on a mission. When you put it like that, it makes you sound pretty awesome. Oh, still, you can't be part of figure back on me. My self-journey all over the 7 nations and doing just fine so far. Oh, come off it, Paimon. I explained everything to her. The bitterness in the water should dissipate soon. She didn't ask no other to join together with the water, so can you see? So, I need to say goodbye. I still have one message to deliver. Please accompany me to Springvale once more. Springvale. I'm hella freaking sleepy. Oh my god. I'm a stream Apex later. I don't know if I'm gonna go with open mic again or no. It'd be boring if I didn't open my mic, so yeah. A message to the old man, huh? Old Finch. Finch. Oh, you scared me. Paimon sounds surprised that you're surprised, and the world learns lightning quick after all. No, it's just that the way you called my name sounded just like her. Well, a small step a child takes. I show the world it makes. Drops of knowledge that creates, each one of the child assimilates. Day by day, a child will age. Drop by drop, our life is made. I know this poem. Our lives and yours are very different. As such, we may never understand each other, even for so long as we may live. But our lives are also the same. We all float towards the ocean, experiencing new things and encountering new opportunities along the way. Thus, she says this: when the stars in the night sky have all gone out, and all streams and streams have mingled in the same great ocean, then we will meet again. I see. Life flows on. So please, begin to forget. That's her. Alright, yeah, that's alright. They're treating me like a kid, I see. Alright then, I'd like a quiet moment to myself if you would. Well, this weird bag report to Connor too. Yeah, Dawn Miners, speak to Connor. Oh my god, the amount of traveling in this one session, my god. I don't know, I don't know when I'm gonna stream Genshin again. Maybe when the next star progression continues, I guess. Maybe that, and just gonna stream Apex. Yeah, I'm gonna stream Apex more, or I'm gonna stream Watch Dogs 2 or Rogue Hero or Rogue Company. Oh, you're here. I'm here. Oh, you're on the case. Everything's been resolved. That's the end of it, naturally. The bitter weather should be back to normal in a couple of days. I see. It makes sense, even if you want the cause of problem. It was still second separate because you said, well, I suppose I forever is good that this case has been closed. Yep. Finally finished. Talk to Endora. What? Where are you? Oh. You were here wandering all by yourself, huh? Our kind expresses love by merging water bodies together. This way, many minds can coexist without division. But understanding other life forms in this world is not quite so simple. So we observe, study, imitate, and manifest in the form of animals. You could also say that their forms have become a part of us. Seems like watching the river flow away has caused some deep thoughts to well up in Endor, huh? I've never considered how I should live my life after this point. I always assumed that I would merge with Rodea and that this would be good and right. But Rodea seemed unhappy. She too understands that she is only waiting for pure waters to become corrupted. So what is your choice? Neither Rodea nor the one who does in Springvale wanted me to follow their path. But surely they must have hated their lives in Fontaine still more. You guys are fascinating. Paimon's not sure what to say in this situation. What will you in a way that makes you happy? I decided to embark on a path that no others before me have. Journeying with you has been a joyful experience, and I wish for all my future days to be just as joyful. I wish to travel with you before this tiny ship flows into the ocean. I wish to see everything from the flowers that bloom on its banks to the clouds that set up on the horizon. You are welcome. I want to switch with Paimon. Nah, not that. I actually love Paimon, so yeah, I'm not gonna be mean to her. Wait a minute, does this mean that the position of transcontinental travel companion is no longer a Paimon only privilege? Oh come on, don't be like that, Paimon. You're still my number one emergency food. I'm just kidding, you're still my number one. Unequipped. Days remaining. Past 31. I still have another tier, right? What's up, Rodea? Oh, Rodea. I mean, Endora. Still one wish. One Anemoculus, one Geoculus. 9 Crimson Agates. A Geosigil, some Geoculus and whatnot. Well, let's claim the expedition and rank rewards. And I'll be on my merry way to my bed and sleep. story progression was full of thrills, not gonna lie. I almost shed a tear. Oh my god. They finally met. Hey! Oh. Why am I in co-op? What the hell? Yeah, they finally met. And alas, fate isn't in their... Fate... what I say? Fate isn't in their possession.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Claim adventure rank rewards. Hell yeah. If I claim the Ascension rank rewards, I might be able to...
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Wish. And standard banner again. Pull 10x. Oh, come on. Vishnu. Kaya. I will not put Ember to work anymore. Kitchen. I wonder how many I have. It's still not enough. Let us see. Oh, we can only buy 6. Yep. Yeah, so if we do the Ascension right now, we can actually wish. Should I do it? Should I do it? Should I do it? Should I not do it? Nah. Yeah, so I'm gonna end the stream here.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
It's been a wild ride. Yep. Yeah, see you in the next stream in like a couple hours.